Hello, I hope that you're having an amazing day filled with creativity. So on to today's video for you guys. This is one of my anime coloring book pages, which I have listed in my Linktree products page. You will find all the products that I use over there, and I will link that below in the description. There you'll also find all of my social media links such as Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and others. Now this series, I color inside this book a page at a time, which all of the markers I have opened in scroller boxes, and also what I found in my Let's Try series. And in this video, it's the Faber-Castell Goldfaber sketch dual markers. They are the architecture set. They are 6 markers, different marker colors, and they are from the 96th scroller box, which I will link somewhere. I will try and link somewhere of the scroller box, their website, so you can see some of the other boxes that they do. I do have a playlist of all of my scroller box unboxing videos, so go check that out too if you like this one. So in this, there are 3 main colors sets. So there's like a blue, a green, and then a gray color. So I've been wanting to color this page in for a while now, and it looks like today's the day. Now these colors would fit perfectly with this image because they're more shades of gray image. So I thought that I'd use that gray as the skin color, and then I have multiple gradients and stuff like that for the skin to look nice. However, I did start adding undertones to this character. So first I started to add colors such as the blue to the hair. It would look more blue in some areas, which are more gray on the top to try and darken it up, because I can use blue on bottom layer and then add gray above it. And then so basically the darker areas where I've added grey, I have blue on top, so it'd look more blue, and then add a little bit of grey if it needs darkening up, and then blue on top, so the main majority of the colour is a tinge of blue. So the light is grey, which is 272. That's in the areas to darken up the areas first off with the area and behind the back, and then put blue on top. So these were great to feather out, so there was no sharp lines where I needed colour and then none. So it was really nice to use these types of colouring markers. I love using them. So when I added the blue onto the hair, it just feathered out really nicely, so it looks like it has a bit of a shine to it. Then after that, I added more shades of grey and stuff like I missed out, and then on top of that I added blue, going back and forth between them, layering them top, because they're really easy to blend, making it fun to mess around with these colours. Now after using these 2 markers, which is the light is grey 272, which is the grey, and then the blue, which is 452, I added a little bit of the darker grey, which is 274, to darken up the areas where I did at the start. So where I put the first lightest grey, I darken it up with a more darker grey, basically. So and not forgetting the top where the roots are, and trying to blend everything out, so everything had a really nice blue tinge to it, because I did want the hair to be mainly blue. Obviously, I keep on saying that. But yeah, so I just kept on redoing it strips at a time. It was really easy and it was nice. So I did nearly forget the little headpiece the little hairpiece in front of her hair, but I just basically redid what I did for all of the hair for that little piece, and then I added bits of a darker grey on top of the hair clip to darken that up. So that looked nice and out there. After doing her hair, I moved on to her dress, which I wanted to be the main colour as green. So I started out with the skirt section, feathering the green marker into the section, so the middle section is light, and then just kept on building that up. So I laid down the darker colours, and as you build it up, you can see the green starts to get darker and darker, which was really nice with these markers. You could layer and layer and layer on, and the color would get darker. It's just so nice. I started with 2 layers, which is sorry, I forgot where it was. 2 layers of 315, which is the green color, and then the lightest marker, which is 270 in the pack. Just because leaves a little bit of, so it's the page is not too white on the skirt. And then I did want some of the details to be white, but I wanted them to be darker so you could see them. But then I noticed the wiggly bit on the skirt, it was just too dark. So the rest of the details I left. I just let that be dark because I didn't want it to clash with the background. And then I coloured the whole bodice green, laying the marker and then trying to darken up the edges until you get to the centre. And then with the sleeves, I tried to do ruffles. So I put down the flat colour of green, and then I added mid-tones of the greys between the 272 and the 274 to add shadings in different dimensions with the ruffles. And then the rest of the sleeves, I just added little bits of green lines to just emphasise it. But I also added blue and then put grey over on top and a green over on top. So it had a hint of blue, but the main colour was a green, if you get me. Yeah, if that's understandable. I hope you can see it more than me actually talking it. Yeah. And then because the top, the sleeves were too dark, I added a little bit more darkness to her hair. So it was a bit more blendy, it looked more cohesive. That's the word, cohesive. And then lastly, which was the skin, which I wanted to have grey, which I said in the beginning. So I started off with the hands because I didn't want to start off with the face, because if you mess with the face, you can see it. It's the first thing you see, whereas with hands, not so much. So when I did the hands, I started with a mid-tone light grey, which was the 272, but it just didn't look right. It was too streaky. So then when I went onto the face, I used an even lighter grey, which is 270 all over to just help with the streaks of the hands. And with the face, I just tried to do it a lot lighter than the hands, if you get me, if you can see. I just went in a lot lighter with the colours. So I just went between the 274, which is the darkest one, which I added a little bit to the lips and around the eyes. And weirdly, the lightest colour, which was 270, which is all over, and then tried to feather it out with the 272. So it matched with the hands, but it wasn't as dark as the hands. Yeah. And obviously you needed to darken up the neck area because that's under the chin, so that I'd be shaded from her head. And I'm really happy with the face because it is a lot less darker than her arms. So I'm glad that I did the arms first and then the face. That's a good tip to try out. Now the eyes and eyebrows, obviously the eyebrows I've done the same colour as her dress, and I've also done the eyes as the same colours as her, and her eyes the same colour as the hair. Yeah, so she has nice poppy eyes, and we're really near to the end. So with this one, it has an archway. So I just blocked out that color with 272, and then I rounded off with a darker edge, which is a more darker one, and then the darkest color, which is 175. Now this is all finished. I hope now this is all finished. I hope that you liked this video. I'll try and be a lot less chaotic. I feel like I was chaotic there, even though I had the menu next, the voiceover next to me. So yeah, I'm sorry if it was. I hope that you liked this video. If you like more of my videos, please go to my channel and you can see loads of lists of these colouring pages. And I do say the voiceover a bit better, hopefully there. And obviously my scroller box, let's try videos. I hope that you like this video. See you next time. Bye!